Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel, and today I'm just having a random live. I didn't do my last two podcasts uh, because of some technical difficulties. Move it to comments over here. I had some technical difficulties. Um, the other day I did one. We were talking about natural disasters. It was me and Critter. We were on the stream, and Doc wasn't able to make it. But we were on the stream, and for some reason my computer uh, stopped working, and I deleted that episode because I didn't want to put it on the podcast on Spotify, because another way you can listen to it is on Spotify. Um, but I went on there and I watched it back, and it just didn't look good, so I deleted it. And then last week, actually, yes, not last week, yesterday, I was going to do a podcast, but wasn't feeling too good, so I decided to do another live stream. Ugh, sorry, I can't talk right now. Decided to do another live stream tonight, just so you guys can have a video to watch. I might have some people on. Um, I might have some people on if they want to join, but I'm not gonna do for sure. Just doing about an hour or so video, maybe 30 minutes. Um, so yeah. So how's everyone? If you're watching, how's everybody's day been? Um, hadn't been too busy today. I mean, I had to go to school, but other than that, I haven't done much of anything. So we got one person in the not chat, but one person watching. I don't know if that's me or not, but hello. Um, but yeah, just doing a random live stream. I had school today. Anybody who's going back to school, who's anybody who's watching going back to school or doing online. Um, I think it's been difficult for everybody. Not just for people going back to school, but for the teachers. Teachers, a lot of them have to balance both things, being doing online classes and in-person classes, and it can be hard on all of them. I would hope they're getting extra on their paycheck, but that's probably not the case. Um, trying to try to go to my channel, trying to go on my thing on my TV, because I you can't tell, but my TV is on over here. My room's a freaking mess, so don't look at that. Oops, right there. It's on my TV because I got the Roku. I got boys got the hookup. Yeah, I got the Roku. Roku is good for anybody um, who watches YouTube, watches Netflix. They don't want to get cable. They don't want to get cable. They don't want to get what do you call it? I'm trying to think of it. They don't want to get cable. They don't want to get DirecTV or Dish. I already messed with that. Roku. I mean, you get if you already have Netflix, you already have Hulu. If you got Amazon Prime and all that stuff, then you wouldn't even have to worry about getting all that because you can get it all on one TV and everything. You watch YouTube. Plus, you can get things like Shutter. You can get things like Wow Presents, Full Moon Pictures. They got their own little section on there. So for anybody who likes to stream certain kinds of movies, certain programs, they got like Tubi TV, Crackle or Barrel, wherever it's called, Cracker Barrel. And they got some other ones too, but those are the ones I know for sure. They got Amazon Prime, YouTube, Hulu, Vudu, and stuff like that. But we got one more person watching. How you doing? Comment, say hi. But yeah, no, today's just been really, really kind of boring. For any of you who didn't see my last couple videos, I did a live stream for the Hollywood Morgue podcast on every Tuesday, but not last Tuesday or this Tuesday. This Tuesday, I fell asleep and I woke up at 11 o'clock and I'm like, oh shit, I was supposed to do a live stream tonight. That didn't happen. So, um, yeah. So you missed the stream for this week, but I wanted to give you some kind of video to watch or be a part of or listen to. So thank you guys for the three of you who are watching right now. Hey Nubs, how you doing? Um, how you doing? How was your day today? I don't know. I thought I saw you were on a Critter stream. I don't know if she's on right now. I don't think. Yeah, she's on right now. Hey Critter, how you doing? Yeah, I'm on my doing my stream because, like I said, last week I did the podcast, and yeah, that didn't quite work out. Um, but yeah, how are you doing? So I'm just doing a video for so you can watch or listen to. Anybody got any questions for me? I might answer your questions on here. We'll love you too. I see two people. I don't know if that's Rev and Nubs watching, but there was a third person, so I hope I get a couple people in here. Haven't done one of these before. I don't do the spontaneous live streams. It's usually scheduled. Although I don't advertise it very well, which is it's a bad on my part. I usually anybody who's watched my videos, they know I go live on Tuesdays, usually. So never. Oh, what do you call it? I never really advertise it like Video Creepy does his. Like early in the week he does a Saturday Night Lives. On like he'll do it in the middle of the week, and then you'll go to the stream. Which a lot of the times I forget, and I'm like, oh crap, I'll go on their stream because usually I'm at work, so I'm not thinking about it. But yeah, I need to advertise my things better. But also, I don't want to advertise it and then not do it. So I think I'm kind of saving myself. Everybody's like, well, I thought you advertised. You want to go on Tuesdays, and you're not on Tuesday, so I'm going to unsubscribe. So, yeah, that's not something I want to unsubscribe. Just heard myself on the TV over here. Yeah, that's not something I want to. A lot of the times I forget. I'm like, oh crap, I'll go on their stream because usually I'm at work, so I'm not thinking about it. But I don't know if y'all can hear that. Yeah, I need to advertise my things a little better. But also, I don't want to advertise it and then not do it. So I think I'm kind of saving myself. Everybody's like, well, I thought you advertised. You want to go on Tuesdays, and you're not on Tuesday, so I'm going to unsubscribe. So this is fucking stupid. But anyway, so yeah, thank you guys for coming in, and I'm gonna try to see if I can message Doc, have him on the stream before he goes live tonight. If he doesn't, that's cool. But if you didn't see his last video, he did one. Well, not his last video, but his last video where he cut and edited and everything. It was really really cool. He made one about the sauce. He got some different kinds of hot sauce, and if you go on there and you see the thumbnail, that's the thumbnail that I made for him. So tell him you have a sick thumbnail on it. So I'm gonna have to see if I can get a hold of him. But has anybody's still actually watching this, if you have any questions for me, just feel free to leave them down in the chat below because I'm probably going to just sit here and do nothing for the next hour or so. It was really really cool. He made one about the sauce. He got some different kinds of hot sauce. And if you go on there, you see the thumbnail. That's the thumbnail that I made for him. So tell him you have a sick thumbnail on it. So I'm gonna have to see if I can get it. Hold on. Hey, kitten, how you doing tonight? and Local Legends, Burton. Um, I saw that you followed me on my Hollywood Morgue. Follow me at Hollywood Morgue on my Twitter. Local Legends is, I think you're not the only one I follow, but you're the only one that's actually followed me. So thank you for doing that, and I should put that in a lot more of my streams. But that's the Twitter account for my Hollywood for my podcast. So I'll put stuff on there, probably just thumbnails and stuff like that. So nothing gonna be too interesting. But hey, kitten, how you doing? How was your day today? And Local Legends, how was your day today? Were you busy? Did you get COVID? Did you get the Rona? What happened? Oh man, mommy kid, Local Legends. But I want to thank all you guys for watching me. Um, getting more. I think my first. Oh well, thank you. I appreciate it. I put my first podcast on Spotify, and I got the second episode up now. Next week, I think I'm putting the third episode on there because I only get like so many hours a month for the certain program that I'm using, and so I want to get more episodes on that. And it's good you got no Rona, no Rona. I think that'd be good for anybody. Um, yeah, no, it's like anybody who feels sick at our school, they got to do they got this really neat thing where it's like a iPad. It looks like an iPad, and you just look at it and like tracks your face and it shows you how hot. And it's like I don't understand. It's so weird because I'm so used to like using the temperature, like you put it in the back of your throat and all that stuff. But now they got the ones that kind of look like one of those price checkout things, and you just put it up the side of your head, and, you know, all that. But yeah, if this is just a random live. Hey, yeah, I had to use one today. In fact, because no, I just had bad headaches and I need to go to the nurse. I had to get some Tylenol because you're not allowed to bring Tylenol because you bring Tylenol to school. You're some sort of weird drug dealer or something. So yeah, she had to take my temperature and all that. But we have to use at work. We have to use the little scanner thing for they just do that. Favorite urban legend? I think I don't as bloody. I don't know. Is Bloody Mary an urban legend? Because when I was in school, that was the big thing. Everybody would be like, I I remember on my 11th, it was 11th or 12th birthday. A couple of friends and I, or I wasn't in there, but a couple of friends of mine, they were doing the stupid Bloody Mary thing. Um, and they were in the mirror, and my uncle at the time, he they were saying like they were doing Bloody Mary, and as soon as I get to the end, he opened the door, and all bunch of these like five dudes just started screaming. It was hilarious. But as that, I don't know if that counts as an urban legend. If not, I think um the gosh, that's a good question. Is Slenderman, is he a urban legend? I bet, yeah, okay, she is. I think after that, I think Slenderman's pretty cool because he's kind of mysterious. They've seen so much art about him, and just the figure of it looks cool. And so, um, but I think yeah, Bloody Mary, that was the thing that it was big when I was in elementary school. I don't know how long that's been around, how long that lasted, but I know it was just funny that incident. Yeah, it's bunch of tough, rough and tough football middle school, not even middle school, elementary school, bunch of rough, tough elementary school kids screaming their damn heads off because somebody opened the door. That's awesome. Yeah, no, it's fun. Let's say scaring people. I've talked about it on, I think it was Critters live stream the other day. Uh, I'm supposed to be helping a friend doing a haunted house in my local area. We have a haunted house called Hatch and Craven's Slaughterhouse, and it's actually well, it's in Denison, Texas this year. It was in Sherman, Texas, but they because of the so and so people I'm not supposed to say on here because I don't want to get in trouble. Said they couldn't be there. They had to close down, and so a couple, Earnhardt uh, family, they graciously gave them their property, not gave them the property, but using the property to do the haunted house on this year. So it's going to look a little different than normal, but I'm supposed to be helping with the haunted house. I don't know if I'm going to be playing a character or what, but I know I'm. I think this weekend, if I'm not busy, I'll probably help a friend go out and build and do stuff like that. And if I am working in there, I think I'll do a security. Um, I'm a big guy, you know what I'm saying? And well, they need security because they, how people get. They want to go to a place, they want to get fun, they want to get scared, they want to have a good time. But you get those some sorry assholes who want to go out there and they want to drink and they want to party and then they want to go to a haunted house and then they want to act like a complete douchebag. Oh, okay. Anyway, sorry, complete douchebag and just be very and it just be very unruly, and then have people like me and the other guys would have to take them out and not kick them out, not like it's like Roadhouse or anything, kicking them out of the it's not the double deuce or whatever it's called. Um, but yeah, I think I'll probably end up doing that. Not a very big guy, not very intimidating in real life, so we'll see how that goes. But I always thought it'd be fun to play a character. A lot of people say a butcher or something like that. No, I understand, Rev. I saw you're going live with Nubs, so I'm so glad Nubs hopped in the chat. Thank you for commenting and everything. Legend of Walking Sam is similar to Slender Man, but he's a Native American culture. What to believe in 2016, 100 attempts at suicide happened. Wow, that's crazy, man. That's unfortunate for real. Um, what's unfortunate that a lot of people like they let's say believe it. Like you can believe it all you want, but I don't think I'm not saying you're wrong. I'm just saying that me personally, I don't think Bloody Mary's gonna hop out of. I'm probably gonna fucking die tonight, but I don't think that Bloody Mary's gonna hop out of a mirror and kill me or anything like that. But if you do, I mean, that's fine. That's perfectly fine, and I'm not hating on you for that. But I think it's unfortunate that, especially with Native Americans, because Native Americans are very they're a protected group of people, and we keep the more of them we lose, the more of them we lose. A lot of the culture we're losing, and a lot of the progression of that. Um, all the original Indians who had to go through all the suffrage and everything, obviously they're all gone. So you just got the great great grandparents who are still alive and able to tell the stories of what it was like, and then you get all these new kids. They're being born and they don't quite understand what it was like growing up on a reservation and living off the land and stuff like that, and not really getting the full aspect of their culture. And I guess you can say that for anybody. It's like if I had like a, a Japanese person, they had field rice fields in Japan. You know, their great grandparents worked in rice fields in Japan, and their grandparents moved to America and everything. And for the last 20, for the last 60, 70 years, they've been living in America and everything. And they kind of lost that aspect of their culture, but it's always there. But the Native Americans, even all over the U.S., not just where I live closer to Oklahoma. So a lot of the reservations are in Oklahoma, and so it's unfortunate that if they're going off, well, that was in 2016, but the more we lose, the less the less people we have to preserve the culture and everything, and it's unfortunate. And you said attempts at suicide. I'm talking like saying like hypothetical actual suicide, and it's unfortunate that it's the case in the Native American culture. But we'll talk about that some other time. No, I don't believe the Bloody Mary is but most urban legends start from some sort of truth. Anyway, I have to try to get my son to sleep. So good night. I am so sorry I talked too long, but thank you for hopping on and leaving questions and everything. Good question, by the way. And I'm glad you know more about urban legends than I do. I'll have to hop on your channel. I've seen a couple of your videos, but I have to hop on your channel and check it out. I'm not very versed on it, but I hope you have a good night, and I hope your son has a good night. And I'll see you in my next video. Thank you, sir, for hopping on. You have a good night. But now, if anybody else has any other questions for me, I'll be glad to answer. Um, and to hop back on the subject of Native Americans, let's anybody who has a really vibrant culture, really that holds a little bit of historical weight to it, especially with Native Americans in the U.S. A lot of historical weight, a lot of emotional weight for people like that and stuff. So I think I think the more we get people involved in their communities and learning about their culture, the more we can preserve it for the next generation to be proud of being Native American. Although there's been a lot of really shitty stuff that's happened to them, a lot of crappy stuff that's happened to Irish people, Scottish people, African Americans, Japanese, and all that stuff. And it's really unfortunate. History sucks. So, but we got to learn from history. We learn from history. We don't have slaves anymore, or at least not legal ones. But we don't have slaves anymore, and we don't make Japanese people build in the hot sun and in the desert in the Wild West. We're not building steam engine tracks and stuff like that. That's we've come very far, and it's just like recent. It's just very recent that we've been really open. Good night, local legends. And it's been really recent that we've been open to everybody. Um, and I guess it's just a step forward in a good direction. And when it comes to news and all that stuff, it's really, I think we take 10 steps forward, but we take 20 steps back. And it's the way the media, it's the media, man. The way the media projects certain people, um, and certain minority groups and certain protected classes. It's unfortunate that that's what we have to look at. Like, oh my gosh, and it feels like everybody's getting attacked, and that's what the media wants you to think. That's what the man wants you to think, and all that stuff. But yeah, I would say any culture you have, being Haitian, like Salvador. I know a couple people are Salvadorian, Jamaican, and all that stuff. Teach customs, teach cooking and all that stuff, and it kind of keeps that culture moving on in further generations. Me, I don't have any that I know of, and I'm not going to pretend that I do. I'm like, oh, I'm a European American, which I probably am, but I've only known. Hey, Grinch, how you doing? Thank you for coming on the stream. Like, I'm probably from Europe. I don't know what part of Europe. I haven't done one of those 23andMe test things. Um, so I can't say like, oh, my people are from England, so I eat all these English foods, and or I'm from Sweden and I do all this stuff. I don't do it, and it's a shame that I don't know my culture or haven't been really well in tune with that, and that's unfortunate. I don't think I'm from Sweden though, because there's a lot of better looking people in Sweden than I am. So I don't think that's the case. A lot of people said that I look Indian, uh, not the not the Indian, but the Pocahontas Indian. But I said no. I always tell them I'm not Indian. I'm just an ugly white person, and and everything. Although I would love to be Indian, I think that's fantastic. If you're Indian, let me know in the comments below what kind of Indian you are. Sorry, Native American. Um, but yes, thank you, Grinch, 1984. How you doing tonight? Saw your video. Oh yeah, well, I think I told you about it in the last stream. Saw the video about you of the hiding in the bush and everything. I haven't watched the Family Medley one, and I wanted to watch it, but I decided to do this live. And as a matter of fact, I will pull up YouTube right now, and I'll pull up that video just for you, if I can. If YouTube went so fucking slow, my computer went so slow tonight. YouTube, looking up the Grinch, 1984. Trying to pull up Grinch's video. If you don't mind me putting your video out there and showing everybody, I haven't seen it yet, so I don't know if it's offensive. So viewer discretion is advised. Don't be offended at me, and don't be offended at Grinch. It's purely just for satire and comedy and all in good fun. Isn't that right, Grinch? If you're still watching, please let everybody know. I'm just waiting for YouTube to load. I'm gonna pull up Grinch's video and show it to everybody. But no, he makes comedy videos, songs, and stuff like that. And they're pretty funny. They're pretty clever. Hello. Sorry guys, my hit on the wrong button, and now I'm back. But yeah, I'm gonna pull up Grinch's video for you guys. The family medley one. Been meaning to watch it for a minute. Been using this cock and ball. All right, the Grinch, or not the Grinch, just Grinch. I don't. I keep wanting to call you the Grinch because the stupid movie, but it's Grinch. I want to get that right. There you are, Grinch, 1984. Do you have two videos or two channels? Because I see Grinch 1984 and Grinch 1984 Presents. But Anyway, thank you guys for watching my live stream. I'm actually gonna pull up another fellow YouTuber's song on here. And you're Alright, I'm gonna share screen. Hey, Katie, how you doing? Alan? Is this the same Alan that's from the Philippines? What do you think about aliens living amongst us, disguised as humans? I think there are aliens living among us, and his name is Elon Musk. He is fantastic. Elon Musk has so much stuff he's trying to do for the community that is not even funny. All right, I'm gonna do a. This is Grinch' latest music parody. I think there are aliens living among us, though. Um, I couldn't tell you who they are. I think it's Tom Cruise. Oh, yep. Hey, thank you for being on here tonight. Where's Doc? Have you been able to get a hold of him? Oh, like I said, I've never seen this before that, so he's still dead. Who am I going to vote for the presidential election? I think if you watch a couple of my streams with Doc, you would probably get that. But I think both of them have a shot. I'm not going to say who I think should win, but I think both of them. I think both of them have a shot for real. Yeah. Fam bam, fam bam. What does that mean? Hey, Redhead, how you doing? Thanks, Critter, for tuning us. But thank you, Alan, for tuning in. I'm trying to get Doc. I don't know if he's going to do a live stream later, but I mean, I'm talking over his video. I apologize. Live. This is beautiful. I love this. Past Life, if you guys don't know, if it's the same YouTuber I'm thinking of, Past Life is a YouTuber. Wait a minute. No. Mana mana. That's great. That's great. Phenomena. This is beautiful. This is Outlaw. Is it Outlaw? I don't know if it's the right one. If it is, let me know, Grinch, if you're still uh tuned in with us. Oh, That's awesome. Yeah, all those guys are great YouTubers, and if you've never heard of them before, go subscribe to all of them. I couldn't put all of them in the description and everything, but they're all great. Hensley, okay. Oh, that's unfortunate. Um, well, just tell him I said hope he's getting better. Or hope he feels better. That's fantastic, Grinch. Thank you. But anyway, that was Grinch's song. That was awesome. That was great. I like that. Yeah, all those guys do YouTube and everything. And yeah, I think that would be a good one to check out. Check out some more of his videos. He did another. He does live streams with Rev Critter, and I don't know if he's done any with Doc, but he's been on several ones. Are you still on with Rev there, Grinch? And I'm not saying I'm trying to help him out because he has more subscribers than I am, but definitely go follow this guy. He's got the goatee of Fred Durst. I always call him Fred Durst because he always wears a hat on, and he's got the goatee and everything. I don't know. I'm sorry, Grinch, but you're the Fred Durst of YouTube. Um, but yes, Critter is still live. I love you too. Um, yeah, 30 minutes. But yes, we got 6 people on my side. I'm seeing 6 people now. 5. Okay, whoever did that, screw you. Um, I'm not Fred. Oh my gosh, no, I'm not Fred Durst. Okay, I'm sorry. If you didn't like that, I apologize. Just move in, move hands up. Okay, speaking of it, now we're gonna I'll probably get flagged for this, but I'll probably end up taking this. This is actually not uh this is actually not Limp Bizkit, but this is still freaking jams. It's the G. All right. Wes Borland is amazing though. Okay, this isn't Fred Durst, but it is Chris. It is Roland. Anyway, you get the idea. But yes, that is Crystal Lake. It isn't Fred Durst, but it is Roland. Can you not? Could you guys even hear that? Because I'm watching it on here, and I can't hear it on here. Uh, I don't know. If you guys couldn't hear that, I apologize. But yes, that was Crystal Lakes rolling, and it's kind of like a heavy metal cover of the Limp Bizkit song. But yes, definitely go check all those YouTubers that Grinch mentioned in his song. Um, and I think with that, I'm going to get off here. I want to thank you guys for all of you who are watching and all 2 of you who stayed. Thank you. I will see you in my next video. Hopefully, I will get one out by the end of the week. And yeah, hopefully next week I can. Oh, now I got 5 people watching. What the heck? Hopefully next week I'll get my another podcast episode. Hopefully Doc will be in it. Um, but yeah, just thank you guys, and I will see you in the next video.